What's up, my family? Javen back for another show, the Spoken Word Hub. You know what it is, guys. Bless. I'm actually a bit tired today, if I'm honest, guys. But you know what? My duty to turn up to myself. My duty to put on the show for you. Hope you guys like it. Again, I want to get you to like the video in advance. In the video, hit the like button, please. Smash that like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button. You won't miss any good content that's coming out. I believe I'm one of the best content creators around. But even though I'm not there yet, but I back myself, you know, because no one's back before me. But yeah, and also big up to the existing subscribers and people that like to watch the videos. Yeah, keep that going, please. Keep that going. Yeah. Today I want to talk about something that I've seen. I've heard about. Well, I say we. People, unless you've been living on the cave recently, heard about before, but has come back to the surface, and it's regarding the situation around implementing a smoking ban. Now, the reason I want to talk about this because I actually find this very interesting. So, guys, before I get into it, right? Because I don't personally smoke. I don't have no interest in smoking. I think it's been drilled into my head from young. My mum kept going on about, you better not be smoking, you better not smoke when you're older. Kept going on about it. My dad smokes. Don't think he cares that I say that. My mum doesn't smoke, but he does. Tobacco, cigarettes. Smells not really that nice. From my memory, from what I know of smoking, smells not really that appealing. And yeah, and I think that's been drilled into me. So, from my mum kept saying don't smoke, so I think it kind of just stayed with me. However, I have done I do the odd seashore once in a blue moon, like once every like year and a half, 2 years. You'll catch me. Since the age of like, I want to say what, 18. Since the age of like 18, yeah. My first seashore pipe in university. On a socially, and then since then I've done it like once every 2 years since on average. So I can't remember last time I did a seashore pipe. I think the last time I done a seashore was 2 years ago actually. Yeah, see what I said, yeah. But apart from that, don't do it. Don't touch, I don't smoke the green stuff. Yeah. That's literally, oh yeah. I had my first cigar a year ago as well actually. Tried it, was alright. Haven't touched it since. I mean, not that I won't, but it's just. But basically, you get the point. I'm not a smoker. I'm not something you. I'm not at all. I'm not a smoker at all. Even though I've tried a thing here and there, but I'm not a smoker. Someone that likes to get myself fit, active. And we'll get into all that about fit and active, etc., blah blah blah. Anyway, so guys, so I'm on the official government website, gov.uk. You can find this yourself. So Department of Health and Social Media Centre, that's the blog. It's called Creating a Smoke-Free Generation and Tackling Youth Vaping, What You Need to Know. So I'm not going to go read all of it, but basically what happened was the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, yeah, has set out plans to build a better and brighter future for our children. This includes the Tobacco and Vapes Bill, which was announced in the King's... So it goes back to the King's speech on the 7th of November 2023. And it was introduced to Parliament on the 20th of March 2024. So that's when it kind of first was circulating about. The bill is now due to have its second reading on the 16th of April, which is now 2 days ago. So that's why it's been brought back up. Really, that's the reason why it's been brought back up, because it's come back. What does it say? So basically what the bill includes a new law to stop children who turn 15 this year or younger from ever legally being sold cigarettes or other tobacco products, alongside measures to crack down on youth vaping. So basically, what I'll say, I'll go back to that in a minute. So when I first heard about this, they were saying that, so basically, if you was born in the year 2009, which is the year I actually joined secondary school in September that year, funny enough, and I was 11. If you was born in 2009, damn, people born in 2009 are what, 15 already? Raw. Wow. Anyway, yes, so people born in 2009 that will be 15 this year, depending on what month they're born, yeah, won't ever apparently able to be buy cigarettes ever. But if you was born in 2008 or before, you will be able to. So basically, there was a conversation on LBC like the other day where they're talking about someone between a difference between what. Imagine saying to a 46-year-old man and woman, you can't buy a cigarette. This is sometime in the long-term future, right? And then a 47-year-old man and woman you can legally buy. So what, you're going to be IDing... Well, no. So are we going to be IDing people that are born 2009 onwards in years to come when they want to try and get cigarettes? We're going to be IDing people. Raw, my God, man. My thing is, guys, so what I want you guys to do, I want you to comment, I want the community to really engage with this here. In competition, please tell me your thoughts on do you think this is a good measure or not? Because at first I thought this was like a non-story, but it actually looks like a real thing. But I'm thinking, well, where are we going? I think there's so many things that's interesting about this. Like, I'm someone who doesn't even care to smoke, so it's not exactly really my thing. But it's like, I personally feel violated because I feel like it's an infringement on your human rights. And by the way, I advocate fitness, I advocate eating healthy. For those that know me, I'm a gym person. But I do care about people's health, I do think it's important, but I don't think we should take people's full responsibility, like, if I'm honest. Like, I just don't think... I think when we live in a democratic country such as the United Kingdom in the West, even though we have our weirdness going on in the West, I can't lie, which is a story for another day. For those that like for us, keep it non-PC, but we'll go to that another day. But like, do you think it's really right to say that we're gonna ban people? I make this joke all the time. I say this, yeah. If you're born after the 31st of December 1999 at 11:59 p.m, anyone born after that, so if you're born in 2000, January the 1st, 000, as in midnight, onwards, you shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't be able to. You should not allowed to be going clubbing. You should not be able to go to a nightclub. Basically, I've said that. For those that know me like that, you know that I probably come up with something like that. Yeah, I said things like that, and people are like, Jayden, what the hell? Like, I've said stuff like that. Like, and people look at me thinking, Jayden, you're funny. Yeah, I'm like, yo, that shouldn't be. But I'm saying that as I don't legitly. If I say that, but if I had the power, if I was like a prime minister, you would not catch me actually implementing something like that. If I propose that, I'll say as a joke in the speech. I can't. It's ridiculous. I've said, yeah, and I'm going a bit of a tangent. I'll go back into it, but got to spice this up. You know, got to keep this gauging. Yeah, I've said that. Some of my friends will know this. I remember when I was at uni. Yeah, I said to my friends, I would never date or go out or do something with a girl, yeah, that's born after the year 2000 onwards. Basically the same concept. So if you're born after 31st of December, 11:59 p.m, and your birth year and your date of birth begins with a 20 rather than a 19, you're off the cards. And someone said to me that, Jamie, this is extreme, it's ridiculous. Bear in mind, I'm born in the late 90s. I'm born in 1998. But I'm like, nah, myself about the year 20 onwards, that shouldn't be a thing. I say to my mum, my younger brother, who's born in the 2000s, yeah. Because obviously, like, he's been drinking, he's had a drink. I say to my mum, he's too young to drink. Like, he's not too young to drink. I say to my mum, if you're born off the year 2000 onwards, you shouldn't be able to drink. But you get my point. But this is actually being implemented, and I'm like, wow, what is going on? Like, why is this a thing? So if I go back to it, so what they're saying is, we will create the first smoke-free generation, so children turning 15 this year or younger will never be legally sold tobacco. The age of sale will be raised by 1 year each year to the age of sale will be raised by 1 year each year to prevent future generations from ever taking up smoking, as there is no safe age to smoke. To reduce appeals of vape to children, will also announce that new powers will be introduced to restrict vape flavors and packaging. The powers will also allow government to change how vapes are displayed in shops. I mean, what's this? Smoking. So the new laws will not impact current smokers. If you were born before 1st of January 2009, shops will be able to continue selling you cigarettes and tobacco. Now, the next question is, will this lead to an illicit market? No. History shows that targeted tobacco control measures have a positive impact on tackling the problems of illicit tobacco. For example, when the smoking age was increased from 16 to 18, the number of illicit cigarettes consumed fell by 25%. The government is also providing additional powers and funding for enforcement to ensure the laws are effective. I think this is a bit mad, guys. What do you think? So this is the question what I said, does this encroach on freedom of choice? They said, this is what they answered. This is not about criminalising those who smoked or preventing someone who currently smokes from doing so. Smoking will never be illegal, and if you're currently smoking illegally, retailers will continue to be able to sell you cigarettes and other tobacco products. But no parent wants their child to start smoking. Yeah, duh. This is about protecting future generations from the harms of smoking, saving thousands of lives and billions for the NHS. Oh my god, so it always related back to money, don't they? But then they get taxes of this anyway. The next thing is, surely this isn't a big issue. Surely this isn't a big issue. People don't smoke anymore. Question mark. Or see, they do. Smoking is still the number one preventable cause of death in disability and health, causing around 8,000 deaths per year. That's a lot. I can't lie. What about the tax revenue from tobacco? Guys, stay with me, by the way. Stay with me. I know I'm reading this, but this is interesting, right? Yeah, just keep smashing the like button as well, please. Thank you. Smoking costs the economy and wider society 17 billion a year, which far outweighs the income per year that the Treasury receives from taxes on tobacco products. Let me skip this particular bit. What's this bit? So key facts, I've skipped all the rest. So key facts on smoking and vaping. Guys, you probably know this already. Smoking is the single biggest entirely preventable cause of ill health, disability and death. I didn't actually know that, by the way. It leads to 8,000 deaths a year in the UK, I said that, and responsible for 1 in 4 cancer deaths, and over 70% of lung cancer cases. So I remember reading ages ago that apparently 9 out of 10 causes of lung cancer is caused by smoking. So 9 out of 10. So it was actually, unfortunately, you can still get it even if you don't. Like I had, there was it's a close family friend, well, who actually basically used to like look after my younger sibling. Yeah, back in the day, she actually passed away from lung cancer, and she never smoked. So it does happen, but it's not. But 9 out of 10, that's 90%. Do you know what I mean? So it's very avoidable if you just don't smoke. So obviously that's a good thing. And also it says that smokers lose an average of 10 years of life expectancy. It also smoking puts a huge burden on the NHS. Almost every, yeah. For me, again, as I said, one of the health effects, as I just mentioned there, prevents 90% of lung cancer, or you can even get throat cancer from smoking as well. But also things like it ages you. I mean, that's another effect. It ages you, ages your skin. Breathing issues. I mean, God. I mean, if you have medical issues like asthma, it's not. I mean, it's not really bad. But yeah, it does cause a lot of things. It ages your skin. It gives you smokers' voice, breath, chain smoking. It's horrible stuff. But I just think my thing is though, at what point do we? Where's the accountability, man? Like people gonna do what they wanna do. I mean, how are they gonna regulate all this? Like most population, they'll get to a point in life, yeah, where a lot of people that are alive in the middle ages, yeah, so not in their 20s or 30s, but 40 plus, or 50, 60, are born in 09 and onwards, yeah. You're gonna be IDing people left, right, and centre for what? For cigarettes. How's that gonna work? And then people that buy it, they say that you can obviously they can still get it off other people, but they don't want to buy it. I just think it's a bit crazy. I just wonder where we're going as a society with that, to be honest. I just don't think it makes sense. I think there's a lot of other things that can be done. You're gonna force. I just think that this country's going to the bin. Like, because it's not a democratic society, man. It's not a democratic society. And also the way the school year, I just deep this as well. You know that the way the school year. Imagine this: the way the school year falls in this country, unless they change it sometime in the future, yeah, is what makes up a school year. Someone that's born in September all the way to August. So imagine if you're born in September to December 2008, yeah, you're gonna have people that are born in January 2009 to August 2009 in the same school year as you. So imagine that. There's gonna be a case where at some point people that are in the same school year, some people can buy the cigarette and some people can't. But they were born in the same school year. They fall into the same academic school year, actually, not calendar, but yeah, but the academic, that's how you do it in this country, right? I think it's a bit mad. There's other things, man. There's other things that I don't know how much that's being reviewed. I think it's very silly, man. Very silly. I think it's extreme, man. Like, where are we going with this whole thing? But guys, let me know what you think. Are you for this? Are you against this? As much as I'm personally against this, even though I would advocate for a reduction of smoking. I don't agree with this. I think this is crazy. If I'm honest, I think this is crazy. I think you're kind of like, it's control. But then I personally think this is coming from earlier anyway. Like, we're going a way where everyone wants to be trying to control everybody anyway. But that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, I just think that's a bit dumb. Like, a bit dumb. Like, how's that even gonna be done properly? You know. But yeah. Anyway, guys. What do you think? Subscribe for new around here again. Like. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll engage with everybody as possible.